Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning into your weekly reading with me, Lorien Witch. This reading is for the 23rd of November all the way to the 29th of November. Doing a little bit of a different approach this week, simply in light of all the things that are going on around the world, the terrible atrocities that are assaulting everybody's senses, everybody's mindsets, bringing a lot of anger and discord out through, which in turn battles all the good health, will and energy which a lot of people are trying to send around. So I thought I would start with my rose quartz crystal here that was given to me by I call her my soul sister. She's from New Zealand, and I was with her when she bought this about 3 years ago, and she decided to bring it over with her and give it to me because it felt like it needed to be with me. And I'm also going to do a little bit of a difference with the reading this week. I am going to focus one card on love and relationships, one card on spirituality, and one card on the mundane. It can be anything, the mundane. It can be career, finance, whatever, but I will just see what kind of imagery and feeling that I get from this. So I will also say that if you have ordered a reading with me, please, if I haven't given you the reading or if you haven't received it, just email me, because as I understand it, Gmail have just dumped a load of emails, unread emails in my inbox, and the last one was from 14 days ago. So I'm terribly sorry if anybody has not received a reading yet. It's because I have not received either payment for it, payment notification, or I haven't actually received your first or initial request for one. So I do apologise for that. Similarly, if you have been waiting to receive a reading from me and you have not received one, do let me know, because a few of my sent emails aren't getting through as well. I am sorting it out with Gmail. The amount of technology that's issues that have gone on in the past 10 days or so has been incredible. So that's the card for love this week. Let me just have a look and see. Ooh, okay. Well, that one wanted to come out too, so I'll just do first then. And during my meditation before this reading, I did get a sense of things going a little bit hot and cold. So it could be that, the northern hemisphere is now freezing and the southern hemisphere is now getting hotter, but I get the sense that this is a lot deeper. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I am going to show them to you in just a second. I'm just going to have a look and see. Okay. So this card, make the effort in regards to romance and love. It doesn't matter whether you're with somebody or single with this card, because its message is really great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If you like somebody and you're not sure whether to tell them, or if you are not sure whether you actually deserve love, whether you think you're not good enough, try and get out of that mindset. If you have been feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders lately with regards to the current relationship you're in, have a look inside and see what your guides are trying to tell you about that situation. A lot of the issues that have been around with Paris, Beirut, I think there was something in Mexico as well. The news channels focused mainly on Paris. With issues like that happening around everywhere, I think it has put into perspective a lot of things in our lives. How precious the people are, how precious our freedom is, how precious, how sometimes we take things for granted. So in this one, I think it's saying make the effort. You've already been drawn, I think, or prompted to make the effort in changing some ways and making time for yourself and others in this, but I just get the sense that that would be possibly the better thing for you to do in this course of action here. Okay. In the spiritual cells, we had the clear your space and career transition. So again, it's about holding on to what is not necessary. And this one is all about not being afraid to move forwards, I think. So for those of you who are having a good old cosmic clear out, that's perfect. I think, a lot of us who are hoarders, especially me, I do like to hold on to memories quite a bit. I think it now puts into perspective that the material things aren't really what we should be holding on to. The things that matter most are not possessions. The things that matter most are values and emotions, spirituality, and our own connection to other people and humanity, our unique consciousness. And that is what makes us special, and that's what's meaningful. So clear your space. Make sure that you have enough space within your home and yourself and your worries. This isn't just physical space, this is also the mental space. Kind of remove some things that you don't need to pay attention to. And that's what I think that one really makes. I mean, the message is get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui if necessary. So I get the sense that for a lot of you who are now thinking, well, this is, I need to change, then you could be doing that. I also get the sense that some of you who may be moving house may already be trying to declutter things. The career transition, I think, is not literally a career move for some of you. For some of you, I get the sense that this is more like, okay, so where's my purpose in life and what do I want to do in the long run, in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years' time? What is my purpose in life? What is my perspective on what I've been brought here to do? What are my skills? So for those of you who are looking for another job, I get the fact that, this could be quite a good card to see, but I get the fact that there's a deeper meaning for it as well. There is almost an underlying need to look at things from your own individual perspective, which is, how can I utilise my own skills to help the world around me? So it's all about, even if you feel like you would like to light a candle, just to encourage or in honour of some positive energy to go to the world, so somebody out there can use that energy that you've sent and apply it to somebody in need. It could be that simple and that easy, but also that meaningful as well. Now this card seems to come up all the time. It's come up in several different readings here, and I actually think that it's quite a very prominent card. This was a card that was that came out during the first week that I used the deck, and also the week of the atrocities in Paris. The Nine of Shields is normally about feeling secure and independent and securing independence, but I feel like for the most of this card it is about transforming from what you already put out into the world. I don't know whether you can see because of the screen glare, but she's shedding off this mask, this thing that people rejected in the past. She's shedding off this thing that doesn't represent her true self. So they may have actually failed the test. The person who said, you're nothing, they've actually failed the test. They cannot now see how beautiful these people are underneath, or you are underneath. And that's a very symbolic thing, I think. You are going to secure your individuality by removing this mask that you have in order to go forwards and really embrace the future you. Yeah, they just keep saying the future you, or the future is you. So think about how you are going to implement who you are today and grow into the future you. That seems to be a very good, nice, almost embracing feeling. Because now I think you are almost shedding the mundane, like, I have to get this iPhone 5,000. You know, I don't think people need that. Everybody's more consumed by, consumerism, and they want this and they want that. That's not all that matters, and I think that's what people are awakening up to now. And this is also about securing who you are and accepting that as well. So overall, for this reading, it does appear to have a very deep meaning, clearing your space, making sure that you make the effort to accept, embrace and encourage love in all aspects, really. It doesn't matter if it's friendship or romantic, just so long as you nurture those connections and clear your space as well. Make sure that you have enough room and not burdened by stress and worry. And also career transition. What would be your purpose? Even if it's different to your day-to-day job, if there's something that you feel you could do on the side to enhance your life goal, then do so. It could be writing a book, starting a blog, community service, going to night classes to enhance yourself, whatever you would like to do. And then also we have the Nine of Shields, which is also about removing what other people see in order to be your true authentic self. So in all, this week seems to be quite a carrying on from some of the, disasters that have happened recently. It seems to be almost like an awakening sense, and it's going to be difficult, and it's still going to have a little bit of hardship there, but we are all united in this, and I think that's what you have to take some solace and encouragement from. Everybody who is free to ascend and who wants to embrace this path, this need to create energy and be with energy in the universe. I think that, we're all on that same path. So let me know how things go for you this week. Let me know if you like this format or whether you prefer the 2-card reading as I was doing before. And also let me know if you would like a reading. All the links below as to how to contact me are in the description box. In the meantime, my dear lovely friends, take care of yourself, and I look forward to reading for you in the coming few weeks.